Guys, we are out here. It's Saturday. Got chickens coming, and on Monday for 2 of the houses, and then on Tuesday the other 4 houses are going to come in to be placed. We're up here in Delaware where we just had that northeastern come through, and you know, we just dumped out some snow here. So on the other side of this door there's a lot of snow and like 30-mile-an-hour winds, which I can deal with the snow, but the winds suck. So anyway, we've got a fan. We've got a fan down, of course. You know, that always usually works. So, but I figured I'd show you guys. I got all the parts, so we're gonna go do that. But let me flip you around here. All right. So this is our pump room where we have all of our wells and stuff like that that comes in, and then it's of course storage and all. And it's heated by a baseboard heater, which the thermostat on this thing, which is set to low, is broke. It's not working, and it is like, there's thermostats that we use here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's hell, it's pretty near 90 degrees in here. And some of you guys out there are probably saying, hey Mike, you know, you're wasting a lot of money there, and you guys would be right, but you know, animals, right? So we're going to go do that, and then probably not even going to be able to fix this here for, I don't know, maybe next week. So it's just going to keep running. Of course, it's just keeping all this stuff nice and warm and toasty and burning electric. So we'll get back to this though. So here we are in the chicken house, and let me just show you guys what's going on. So what's happened is this pulley has failed. It's really hard to turn, and what it did is burn the belt on it. So it cut this groove all the way down almost to the center, so it's real deep in there, and went ahead and busted the belt. So we're gonna get this thing replaced. Can you guys see it out there? Blistery. It's just blistery. Let's take a step out here. Got to get another tool. Look at it out here. Poor cows. Of course, they can withstand this weather, so they're not as bad as what I am out here right now. Let's go into our handy toolbox here and pull out what I like to call the one-piece hillbilly ratchet set. Gotta get her done, that's for sure. So you guys see, it's nice and blistery snow, and before you know it, screen might fog up here. But anyway, you come in here inside this chicken house. It's a little dark down here. I don't have the lights on, but anyway, in between that curtain and there's another curtain on the other side, which will be the brood area. Within about a few hours here, we've started preheating, and so within about a few hours, the temperature inside this house will be right around 88 degrees, and it'll get up to about 88.5 as our set point. So with heaters on and off. So by the time chickens get here, by the time chickens actually arrive here on the farm, they'll be coming into a nice area, heated with air running and all that good stuff. It'll be 88 degrees. Meanwhile, the fun portion of pasture raised stuff out here is well, they're walking around in 3 foot of snow drifts and everything else. So, but they're going to be all right. They'll be good. It is days like this that you know, farming in this type of situation is a little bit more comfortable for me and for the animals. But you know, the benefit out there is nice too. So you know, we just got to do what we can. Actually, the cows too have a barn, and if anybody raises cattle, you pretty much have probably done what we've done, wasted money building things, because they'll just stand out here. Sometimes they'll go into the barn. They did last night when it was blowing real hard and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, they had protection and all that good stuff, but for the most part, you know, they just stand around out here and look around the field. So all right, so we got this old one here we get that old pulley replaced on this thing. Now we're just going to take our belt, get it all around here. Oop. So the idler pulley here actually kind of springs up. So what we'll do is just put it on, do a rotation, and she's ready to go. You see the spring that has in it, and then it holds tension back on the fan. So now if I come over here, if I plug this in, oh yeah, all right, we're good to go. I'm not going to run it just yet because I want to get this cover, got to get the louvers back on here, and get all this other stuff cleaned up. All right, guys, so we have that fan fixed down there. I'm coming in here to my computer here, and you guys can see this fan right here was that fan up there. I had put it in just the on position, so I'm going to put that back into auto. We're going to turn our back fan on in auto, which is this is our minimum ventilation fans. And then I'm going to, I've got to enter a password, so I just kind of threw you guys to the side there, just threw you right out. Anyway, so you guys see here, we're in preheat mode right now. Everything, the position switches are in auto, which is set the temperatures up here that are already preset into the computer. We're going second brood again, even though we're in the dead of winter. We still, pretty much for the last 4 years, we have opened, we've put chickens in and 70% brood in our houses. So that's our second brood area. So that's going to be heater zone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 1 and number 8 are our end zones down there where that fan was, where we were actually working on the other side of that curtain. And those guys are, those will be off here for some time. So we usually want to, we probably run full house, depending on what the company gives us this go round, whether we're going to go 10 or 12 days, I'm not sure. Just depends on what type of treatment we're going to have and stuff like that for coccidiosis and things. So let's walk in here, guys. Let me show you here. So I didn't film anything with us setting up. For the first time in 3 years, we had a short layout, and so we're back at it. You guys see it's a little hazy. I can see it through the screen here too. And so right now, our heaters, our tube heaters that are up here, which there's 2 per section, if you want to go like that, or zone, which I was just describing there. These guys are going to rock and roll, and they are going to produce a mass amount of heat. And they're going to go ahead and get this chamber here, where you see the curtain down here on this end, and I'm standing in the middle, and the curtain down there on that end. And this is a 600-foot house, and this combination both here is 70% brood. So we have all of our feed out and ready on here. You guys can see the big box lids. They kind of go all the way down. It's a little bit of a far distance here to see all of that. Let me see if I can get you zoomed in here. So it's a little darker down there in that end chamber, just because that's where the cool pads come in. And there's no more windows until the center there. So we got all of our feed pans ready to rock and roll. We are applying ammonia treatment in a different type of way for us right now. They're going to be bringing a full-size pickup truck that has some type of spreader, I'm guessing like a salt spreader or something, on the back of it, and they're going to be driving and backing right up these alleys right here. So we weren't sure if we needed to keep this water line up here, but we did, and then we kept those 2 water lines. Everything's ready, so we just got to put them down. This is still kind of a pain though. I'm not sure that we're used to setting up, you know, everything's on the ground and then everything being hand spread for our ammonia control. We stopped using a spray type product years ago, and just moved to using PLT, and I think this time we're actually going to be using this litter guard stuff. So you know, it's just something, then that's going to be a new product for us to use. So not sure how it's going to work. I'm interested. But anyway, we've got everything set up and ready to rock and roll. Windows are wide open. It's nice and bright in here. Of course, we still have lights to turn on yet, and that makes it real nice for us too. So we're going to go ahead and check everything out right before the you know, birds come in. But right now it's already getting warm in the house. I can feel it. So the heat's been on for, it's only been on for about an hour or so. And we'll see after this morning goes. We're already up to 52. We started at 38, so we will we'll get up to the temperature here real quick. So guys, we're back here in the Workmaster120 here by New Holland. We're going to go ahead and start pushing some snow around here. Some of the drifts are a little bit much. Even though the wind's still whipping, I just want to start to get some type of control on it. And then it looks like, you know, probably Sunday, tomorrow there, we're probably going to have to do it again. Either way, we're in a nice heated cab, and we're going to enjoy some time in the seat. Get these hydraulics going. Going to start off in two-wheel drive and see how she goes. I think I'm going to go to the end of the lane now. Pushing this way. Maybe not. So it's got that little yellow lever on there to tell us where we're at. Try not to get into the stones too much. Back. Kind of would like to have that pusher blade. Need to look into that a little bit. Just to see where it's at. We do have a box blade. I kind of want to hook that up too and just see if it works. I don't even know. I've never really used it. I think my bucket's rolled back a little bit there, which is good. I'm just trying to open a lane a little bit. This tractor really is not much different in operation than what my 75E series Deers are. In all reality, even the feel of the tractor itself is really not much different. Looks like we got into a little bit of a dirt. Like I say, I'm just gonna give the trucks an idea of where the lane is. Kind of what I'm looking to do here. Looks like we're hovering just above. The biggest thing is on this tractor here, I do see it's, you know, it's nice to be in the cab and things like that. I do notice the bigger the tractor gets, it's not as you can't do as tedious as it work. Looks like one of my kids might be coming out here to sit in the old buddy seat here. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to spend some time here with the kids. We've got to get in here and clean this trough out.